Hi, welcome to Road 200. So we're looking at questions. My name is Patrick. So let's start solving questions in the best possible manner. Some men and women participate in chess tournament. Each player plays with every other player once in a tournament. Number of matches played between a man and a man is 45. So how many? Suppose there are n men. Okay, suppose there are n men in the tournament. So any two players will play a match. So that is NC2, or basically n into n minus 1 upon 2. That's the number of matches played, which is 45. Or n into n minus 1 equal to 90. From that you can make out that n equal to 10. So which means I can say there are 10 men in the tournament. Now if a man and a woman, the number of matches is 90, that means number of women has to be 9, because each of these 10 players will play with each of these 9 players. So number of women will be 9 players. So number of men is 10, number of women is 9. 10 9 is 90. So matches played between women and women will be 9C2. That means for 9 people you pick up 2 people. So which is 9 into 8 upon 2, 36. A option. Or basically then n people playing with each other, number of ways is n into n minus 1 upon 2. Remember this. So that will give you the answer. There are 5 machines that assemble laptops. The fastest machine can assemble in 5 hours, slowest in 7 hours. So for the fastest time, let us assume that all of them, the remaining laptops, assemble in 5 hours. So that means 4 machines assemble in 5 hours and 1 machine assemble in 7 hours. So total becomes 27 hours for 5, which will give you 5.4 on average. Next, okay, let's look at other way around. Say 1 machine with 5 hours, that's up for maximum, and 4 machine with 7 hours. So this becomes 33, average will be 5, 6.6 hours. So answer has to be between these two, 5.4 and 6.6. So if you look at all the values are between that, except for 5.35. C option is the answer. Also normally when this sum, what cannot be the value is always the extreme case. That means technically the answer can be either 5.35 or 6.57, nothing else. Normally in these sums which cannot be possible is always the extreme case, because what is satisfying will be lying within the range. So not satisfying will be one of the extreme values, left side or right side. So answer should be 5.35 or 6.57. Parallelogram PQR is 48 square units inscribed in a circle of 5. Technically if you know a parallelogram which is inside a circle inside should be a rectangle, because the sum of the opposite angles should be 180, and in parallelogram opposite angles are equal. But anyway, it should not matter so much. So let's say anyway 48. A lot of data which is given is not required actually, but anyway 48 with a radius 5. So technically you can make out that it should be 8, 6 and 10, because radius is 5, diameter is 10, which will be the hypotenuse of the right angle triangle. So which is 8, 6 and 10, and 8, 6 are 48. The ratio of the area of PQRS, let's say PQRS is here. The ratio of area PAS, where A and B are side RS. Let's say PAS and PBQ is 5:8. So area of PAS upon area of PBQ is 5:8. What is PAS? Half into base AS into height. PBQ half into base PQ into height. Height is same in both the cases. Half is same in both the cases. So I can say AS upon PQ is 5:8. Which means if I take PQ as 8, let me just assume PQ as 8, AS will be 5. Right? If PQ is 8, AS will be 5:8. Which means AR will be 3. Also PQ is 8, height will be 6, because area is 48. Area is base into height. PQ is 8, height will be 6. So area of QAR we want. So QAR will be half into height into AR, which is half into 6 into 3. 9 will be the answer. A option. Right? Half into base into height, which will be half into 6 into 3. 9. So technically you can look and make out, since the ratio of 8:5, so PQ will be 8 and SA will be 5. So automatically AR will be 3. Height is 6. So half into 6 into 3, 9. That will be the answer. So log A4. One way to do this is maybe you can use the options. If I use the option, let's say 2 and 4. If I use 2, 2 and 4 are easy to calculate. If I use 2, this will become 1 plus 2, 3. 3 into more than 1 will be more than 2. Not possible. 3 into more than 1 will be more than 2. Not possible. Same if I use 4, it will become 1 plus 1, 2 into 1 plus, again this is 1 square plus something. Again more than 2. So I can eliminate 2 and 4 immediately. Left is 8 and 16. I will use 16. You can substitute 8 also. 16 because normally the answer in logs are normally squares or square roots of the values, because it becomes easier to solve. So let's take 16. So if I take log of 16 to the base, or 4 to the base 16, is log of 4 square, which is half log of 4 to the base 4, or half. So if I know this is half, so this becomes 1 plus half, which is 3 by 2. And the other one becomes 1 plus half square plus half raised to 4. Geometric progression, which is nothing but A upon 1 minus R, 1 upon 4 is the ratio, which if you solve becomes 4 upon 3. Now 3 upon 2 into 4 upon 3 gives you 2. Satisfies. So answer is B option. 3 upon 2 into 4. So I just substituted the option. 2 and 4 you can immediately eliminate. Substitute 16 and checked out. It satisfies. Another way is to assume log 4 to the base A as x. Technically x should be a fraction, because otherwise right hand side at 1 plus log, this will be a very large number. So it has to be a fraction. So this becomes 1 plus x. This is a GP of 1 plus x square plus x raised to 4 plus so on. Okay, this is GP. So you can substitute this GP and check out. So this will be A upon 1 minus R, which is equal to 2. A upon 1 minus R will be 2, right? Because R is x square. So 1 minus x square is 1 minus x into 1 plus x. So 1 plus x gets cancelled. So you'll get 1 is equal to 2 minus 2x. So take 2x that side. So 2x is equal to 1, or x equal to half. So once you get x equal to half, we know log of 4 to the base A is half. From that also you can get BS answer 16. So either way, use the options or form an equation and get the answer. The liquid solution contains liquid PQR. The ratio of liquid P and Q is 2:3. So P and Q is 2:3. In the second one, R we don't know X. R actually they are given 10 liters. In the second one, instead of 6 liters of R, so we are removing 6 liters of R, so let us 4 liters are left. And 4 liters of P, we are removing, let's say 2x and 3x is there. We are removing 4 liters of P. And we are adding 10 liters of Q. We get P and Q in a ratio of 2:5. There are two ways of solving this. One is a ratio way, which is easier to solve. If I remove R 10 liters in the first case, my total has to be a multiple of 5. I mean, if I subtract 10 from the option, it should be multiple of 5. A option ruled out. Because if I remove 10 liters from 48, left is 38. 38 can't be 2:3. In the sense of how we solve. It will be fractions, and fractions are not, looks everything as integers. Next, 4 liters of R is there. So if I subtract 4 liters, it should be a multiple of 7. Look at the option where I can subtract 4, I'll get multiple of 7. You see B option, 60 minus 4 is 56 is the multiple of 7. That will be the answer. Other two doesn't give you a multiple of 7. That's one way. Second way, you can form an equation. So out here, 2x minus 4 upon 3x plus 10 equal to 2 upon 5. You can solve this. 10x minus 20 equal to 6x plus 20. You will get 4x equal to 40, x equal to 10. The moment you get x equal to 10, so that means initially you will get 20 and 30 liters plus 10 liters, 60 liters, B option. Thank you.